All right, we are going to use a pillow today. If you don't have a pillow, you can always use a ball. If you have a small ball instead. But if you grab whatever pillow, you can also use a towel. We're just going to do some things with the pillow as an external little piece. Nothing too crazy. But we'll start standing. Go ahead, grab your pillow or something to hold on to. This is, I don't know what size it is, but we'll come standing. So come into the very back of your mat. Hold on to your pillow on each end. Chest is up. Bring it up at your chest. Give it just a little squeeze. It doesn't have to be crazy, just a little bit. Exhale, extend the arms out in front of you and pull it back in. Press it out and pull it in. So even though it doesn't really weigh anything, having your arms out in front of you, holding on to something gives you a little bit of that feedback, working your arms just a little bit more. But like I said, it's not super heavy, but it gives you something. So one more time, hold them out in front of you, bring arms up, lift your chest, lower all the way down. As you bring your arms up, watch you don't arch your back, shoulders down, abs in. 2 more times, exhale, we lift and lower. 1 more time, lift and down. And as the arms come down, nod your head, slowly roll all the way down. You can rest your pillow on the floor for a moment. Hang here, bend the knees a couple times. And then round all the way up. Keep your pillow on the ground for right now. So you can just rest it there. I'm gonna turn this fan away so it doesn't blow into my face. All right, roll down again. Come down, hang here, grab your pillow, turn it, and bring it between your legs. And I have it down in my lower limbs, but not touching the floor. Hold here, give it a squeeze, and then roll all the way back up. Real top. Walk your feet in a little bit if you need to. Take a breath and roll back down. Find your floor this time. Bend the knees if you need to. Make your way out to a nice high plank. You can always go on your forearms at any time. If your pillow is touching the floor, you might have to adjust it. Give it a nice little squeeze. Fire up your inner thighs, your abs, your waist. Spread your fingers apart. Push the floor away and hold 4, 3, 2, hike your hips up. Start to walk back. Hang down, get a nice squeeze into that pillow, and round all the way up. Once we're back to standing, still have some energy, find a focal point across the room, lift the heels up and down. Try not to rock. Find a little spot somewhere, squeeze up into that pillow. Try to push all 10 toes into the floor. Pause at the top if you can. Squeeze your bottom. That's all gonna help you. Give me 3 more. And down. And 2, relax your shoulders. 1. On the next one, can you hold? So let's find that balance and hold, squeeze your butt, breathe, squeeze the pillow, and lower your heels, roll back down again. This time, once you're down, take your pillow, slide it up a little higher. Get it up there. All right, now walk back out to your plank. So we slid it higher up to your thighs. Find your plank again. You can stay here or slowly lift 1 foot up at a time. Barely lift it because I don't want that pillow moving around. It's tiny, like a teeny tiny little march. Lift or just hold and breathe. Get a squeeze into that pillow and exhale. Straight legs, don't let the knees bend. Nice long thighs. 1 more, right, left, hold. Pike your hips up. Walk your hands back to your feet. Hang here. Get a nice squeeze into that pillow again. Come all the way back up. So again, we have that nice pillow squeezed up. Now I know this is a little narrow. If this is too narrow, you're gonna take the pillow and hold it instead. We're gonna do a couple little squats here. Hands on your hips, weight back into your feet. Go ahead, bend, and then up. So it's just a little squat down, and it's narrow. Like I said, if it bugs your knees, take the pillow out, hold it, and walk a little bit further out. But it is kind of nice to have something to palpate against, to squeeze, and down and up. And if it starts to slide, you might have to wedge that baby up there again. Down and up, warming up the thighs. Like I said, you can do this with a ball. If you have a ball handy, you can always do it with a towel. Whatever you have around. Last 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, grab your pillow. Grab onto it on each end this time, rather than this way on the narrow end. Stand a little bit wider, slight turn out in your toes. From here, pull the pillow into your chest. We're gonna go into a deeper squat, push the arms out, squeeze the pillow in, push out, squeeze it in. Push your butt back. We're pushing the butt and the arms away from each other. If this is bothersome on your shoulders, you can keep the pillow into your chest rather than shooting the arms out. And give me 4, because this is a little bit more narrow now for the arms. 3, go at whatever pace works for you. 2, 1, and come right back up. All right, grab your little pillow friend. Come around, have a little seat onto your floor. Bring it to one side so you can grab it easily. I'm just gonna set it here because we're gonna lay down and put it between our legs again. Sit real tall, take a breath. Exhale, slowly roll back down to the mat, one bone at a time. Knees are bent. I'm gonna grab my pillow and place it on the lower part from my ankles to my knees. Again, this is a big pillow, so. All right, once I get it here, find neutral pelvis, draw your abs in, and then float your legs to tabletop. Flex your feet. Give a little squeeze into that pillow, arms out to your sides. Inhale, legs fall to the right, give a good squeeze onto it. Exhale, back to center slow. Think about your waist getting wrung out. Only go as far as it feels good, that you're not feeling strain in your back. If you're feeling a little bit of a stretch and it feels good, that's fine. But try to give an extra squeeze into that pillow. Breathe. Over to the side and back. One more time, each side. Inhale and exhale. Last time. And back. Hold here. From here, I'm going to give you a couple options. I'm going to show you the first one. Keep the legs in tabletop. Squeeze that pillow. Arms up. Exhale. Push the arms down as you curl up your head and shoulders. Hands back behind your head. This is option A. We're going to extend the legs out, squeeze the pillow, and bend in. Okay, so option A, if you can lift your head up and this feels okay on your back, here is option B. Keep going. You're going to take the pillow out, lift your hips up, put the pillow underneath your pelvis, and then go back and with head down, then do both legs. You have a little bit of that support of your back if you need to put your head down, and if you have anything with your neck or your back, this is a great option. If not, keep going. You can always do this with your head down too, holding the pillow, but lots of options. Choose what works for you. Or again, we're lifted, we're everywhere. Give me 3 more, and 3, squeeze into it. 2, hold the legs out straight and bring them up. Bend the knees to tabletop, push them out. Exhale, straight legs up, bend the knees, squeeze that pillow, push it away. Again, up like a little bicycle movement. Watch that when you come to the bend, it's 90 degrees. And press. One more this direction. Now reverse it, bend the knees in, push the legs straight, lower down. Again, bend them in, extend, squeeze, lower down. Again, we bend. Extend, get a good squeeze on that pillow, down, down, down. 2 more, bend. Squeeze it, down, 1 more time, bend. Now keep the legs straight, either stay crunched up and squeeze the pillow. 1, if you don't have the pillow, just feel like you're squeezing in and press. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bend your knees, set your feet down, head is down. Grab your little pillow, friend. Go ahead, and if you don't already have it under your pelvis, bridge your hips up, slide it in. So the thing with the pillow, and like I said, I have a big pillow, it's gonna go up a little bit higher up my back than I normally would have something. Say if I was using a block or a ball, I would have it just on my sacrum. This, because the pillow is so big, I actually have it up my back a little bit more because it's gonna sink down, right? And I wanna be more in the center of the pillow or towards the opposite end here, okay? So we have our pillow here. Arms are down. Bring your right leg to the ceiling, then the left leg up. So it gives you a little bit of support. From your little scissor, exhale, bring the right leg towards your face, left leg goes away, and then switch. Big exhale. Inhale, switch. Big exhale. Now I want this a scissor. So I'm trying to make my legs as equidistant from each other as possible. So it's not an L shape. Okay. So don't let the bottom leg go too low. If you want to, bring the arms up, opposite arm, opposite leg. It's going to feel a little funky at first. Your brain is going to kind of wonder what's happening. Again, reach and back. So a little scissor. And again, scissor. Now hold here. Bring your arms out like a letter T, but hover the arms. Okay. Go ahead, open, close the legs. Now I'm starting with the legs straight up towards the ceiling. I have my arms in a little hover. You can add open, close of the arms and legs. If you want it harder, lower the legs a little bit more. Open and close. Now, if you're like, okay, this is great, I feel it. It's not that difficult. I feel I have to really pull my abs down. You can take the pillow out, do the same movement with your head and shoulders lifted if you want to, and transfer the pillow in each hand if you want. If not, we're staying here. Last 3, 2, you can do this in tabletop and bend the knees in. Hug your knees in. Keep your right knee to your chest, stretch the left leg out. Give it a nice little hug. What's nice about having your pelvis a little propped up, it's a nice way to stretch out your hip flexors. Take a breath while we're here. Get a nice stretch. And then switch. Bend the left knee in, stretch the right leg out. Give it a little hug. Breathe. All righty. And then set both feet down. Have the knees bent. Lift your hips up. Grab your pillow. Lower on down. Take your pillow, now bring it between your upper inner thighs. So it's higher this time, get it a good squeeze. Okay, feet are not touching. So bring your feet together and then separate them an inch or 2 apart. And then get a nice squeeze into that pillow. From here, straight bridge up. Exhale, squeeze the pillow, lift the hips up and lower straight down. Exhale, press and lift and down. Exhale, lift and squeeze that pillow. We're gonna add to this, squeeze from your butt here and lift. Now, as you lift, can you lift your heels? As you lift your hips, then drop them down. Heels lift and down. Pelvis and heels at the same time. Now make sure you're squeezing that pillow as you're lifting the heels up and down. Again, and lift and down. Exhale, lift up, down, and 3. Squeeze and 2. Hold 1. Can you keep your heels up and pulse your hips? 1. Squeeze the pillow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay here. Drop your heels. Lift them up. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Pull your abs in. Squeeze the pillow. Squeeze your butt. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Drop your heels. Grab your pillow here. Stretch your legs out. reach your arms up. So you got the pillow right over your chest. We're rolling up. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, use your abs to slowly come up and forward and all the way back up. Okay. Grab onto your pillow once again, out in front of you. You can do this with bent knees if that feels better for you, okay? Or legs are straight. So arms are out. So we have a little bit of extra weight here. Exhale, tuck your tail and start to roll down just halfway. Give me a little squeeze on that pillow and come all the way up. Take it, inhale. Exhale, squeeze into it, draw the abs in. Go back halfway and come all the way up. Squeeze that pillow again, lower down. It's getting a little arm activation and all the way up. 2 more times again. Exhale. And all the way up. 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze that pillow. And all the way up. Now roll back down just a little bit, not super far, shoulders down. Squeeze the pillow and little crunch. 1, squeeze 2, 3, 4. Pull your abs in and squeeze that pillow. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. Rest your pillow on your legs. Give yourself a little stretch forward if you need to. Take a breath. Stretch your back out. Stretch your hamstrings. All righty. Going back to our pillow friend. We're going to add kind of a swoop to each side as we roll down and come back up. Again, you can forego the pillow at any time, but it is giving you a little extra arm work. So hold it here. On your exhale, we're going to go to the right first. So we tuck, little swoop, and then bring it back up. To the left, a little swoop, and you can skim the floor with the pillow, little slide and a lift. Kind of like you're rowing a boat, but I'm not bringing my arms super far back. Just a little slide and back. Exhale. So we are going to add to this one too later on. So get comfortable. If when we add on, it's too much, you can go back to here, okay? 1 more time. And then last one, little swoop and up, lower down. So hopefully your arms are feeling a little bit just by holding something. All right, here's our addition. Bend the knees. Okay, you got your pillow out in front of you. Legs are together. Go in a little roll back. Bring the pillow up a little bit. Exhale, take your right knee, come up, tap it and down. Then the left, a little tap. So here's part A. You can add, when the leg goes down, arms go up. It's a tap. That's going to be a whole lot harder. You can always lay on your back and do this, right? That is an option where you're going to lay down and do the tap if this bothers your back in that position, okay? Always an option to lay down if staying in a tuck. Sometimes what I'll do too is take another pillow and put it behind my back. 1 more time, right, left. Now bring the right one up, hold. Find that tuck, squeeze your pillow, find your balance, bring the other leg up. This is what I was talking about. We're gonna dip to the right and then to the left, dip to the right and to the left. So we're doing that dip again, what we did earlier, but we're staying in our tuck. You can always put the feet down. Here's your option if it's too much with the legs up. If not, little balance and back and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I gotta finish on the left. Come up, hold, lift up, open the knees, set your pillow down. Give yourself a nice big stretch here and a breath. Alrighty, coming on up. Okay, so I'm gonna come around on my right side. Got my friend here. So take your pillow. If you have a ball, it's going to go on your rib cage. So I'm laying on it again from my hip bone to my armpit, so to speak. You can kind of mush it a little bit more if you need some extra lift, okay? Bottom knee's bent in, top leg is stretched out. From here, my bottom arm, my right arm, because I'm on my right side, I'm going to take it and reach it under and grab here and then take my hand here. So I'm going to lay over my pillow, leg is long, and then a little side lift. It is not very big because my pillow doesn't have tons of cushion to it. If you have a ball, you're usually able to lift a little bit higher, but that's okay. It's not about lifting high, it's about the length. Okay, like I said, you could always kind of mush your pillow up a little bit. And you see, I'm able to lift a little bit more. I don't know if I want to make it harder, but it did make it harder. Now as I lift up, add the leg and down and the leg, not very high. If this bugs your neck, you can take your hand out and reach. If that feels better to have the arm long, I know sometimes it hurts the neck being in this position. 4, but we're not here all day. 3, 2, stay up on 1, little lifts of the leg and upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch over. This is the best part. Big stretch. You can stretch the leg back. Big breath. Alrighty. Got to do the other side. So here we go. Come on up. Swoop this baby around. Again, you can mush it up if you did that on the other side. So I did that on the other side. So I'm going to mush it a little bit. If not, have it flat. Extend your top leg. So I'm on my left hip now. Right leg is out. Bottom arm reaches under. Here we go. We lay over and then a little lift. So when you mush it up, you have a further way to go. So think about short box on the reformer. It's that same kind of movement, that little lift. Stretch the leg long. Pull your abs in here, guys, and lift. Add the leg when you're ready. Lift. Like before, if it bugs your neck, take the arm out. If that helps you, you can even look in the direction you're going, if that helps. Exhale, lift and over, and 5, 4, stretch, 3, 2, hold the 1, little lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stretch that top arm. You can reach the leg back a little bit. Find that nice lateral line. Big breath. And then carefully come on up. Bring this baby around. All right, have a seat. So we are going to sit with our legs out in a V position. If sitting this way is too much for you, you can bend your knees and prop up. You can even sit on this pillow, and that's going to help raise you a little bit. If not, legs are long. If you're sitting on the pillow, you're just going to hold your arms out. If not, I'm going to hold my pillow out in front of me to give me a little bit of extra back work and arm work. Okay? If not, sit on your pillow. Okay? Here we go. Take an inhale. Exhale. Nod your head. Draw the abs and come forward. Try to keep that pillow off the floor, and then use your abs to come up and lift it up. Only lift it up if that feels okay on your shoulders. Arms out, abs in as we slowly roll forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, abs in and a lift. Again, arms forward, abs in as you go down and forward. Inhale, exhale, all the way up. One more time, abs full. Give me an inhale. Exhale, all the way up top. Bring the arms out in front of you. Find a hinge. Now, if that means you need to bend the knees to take it out of those hamstrings to find a hinge and a long spine, do so. If not, legs straight if it's okay. Hold the arms out. So as I'm forward, pull your shoulder blades apart, and now see if you can pull them back again. Pull them apart like you're stretching, and then draw them back. One more. Pull them apart and pull them back. Now keep the arms long. You're in that hinge. Slowly bring the arms up and down. Not very high first. Keep it kind of small. I want you to feel those muscles along your spine working. But can you cinch your waist in a little bit more and your ribs? Try not to lose your neck. If you don't want to use the pillow and that's too narrow, you need to go wider for the shoulders, please get rid of that pillow. Bring your arms a little wider so it takes it out of the neck and the traps. Having your arms more narrow is a little bit trickier. Now, as you go along, can we go a little higher as you're in that hinge? Either the pillow or no pillow. You should be feeling those back muscles kicking in here. Last two. This is a great way to do back work without having to be prone on our tummy. Hold the arms up here, guys. Shoulders plug down, hinge more, pulse them. 1, 2, 3, abs in. 4, 5, lift the chest. 6, 7, shoulders down. 9, 10. Come forward, back to the floor. Release your back. Roll all the way up. Set your pillow down. So holding the pillow, extra arm work, lots of back as well. All right, go ahead. Come back with your pillow with your legs back out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab it back in front of you. Take a breath. Exhale, slowly roll all the way down. Bring the pillow right overhead. So you might have to adjust how you hold it. Bend the knees. All right, flex your feet and bring your right leg to tabletop, then the left to follow. I'm gonna show you first without our head. Keep the head down, you got the pillow over your chest. Just a single heel tap first. Inhale down, exhale up. If you want to add your head and shoulders, you're gonna drop the heel, lift up, tap the pillow to your shins, and lift. So I added that little lift up if you want. If not, your head is down, holding it right over your chest. Now you can add some extra arm movements if your head is down, if you want. And lift one more time. Hold here, legs in tabletop. Pillow can be over your knees. From here, extend the left leg out, bend it in. Now we're straightening one leg at a time. If you want, add the arms and bring it back. Reach. At any time, get rid of that pillow and put your head or your hands behind your head, or we're down here. Head down and reach. Back again, reach. Abs in. Good, keep going out. One more time, left leg and right leg, hold it here, pulse up. 1, 2, or just squeeze the pillow. 4, wherever you are. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower the feet, lower head, drop the pillow. All right, version A, if you need to keep your head down or anything. Legs back in tabletop, use your abs to bring them up. Take your pillow, rest it on your shins, and I want you to balance it, okay? So this is gonna be part A, those of you who need the head down. What you're gonna do is see if you can let your legs shift to the right a little bit without that pillow falling, and then bring it back. Then shift a little to the left and bring it back. Try to balance it. Little bit to the side. Woo. So it's gonna feel kind of funky because what do you have to start to do with your knees? It's the opposite. So when I go to the right, I actually am pushing my right knee up and dropping my left knee down. So it's kind of the opposite of what we normally do with side twists. I'm trying to drop that opposite hip and anchor it into the floor. So if you need to keep your head down, keep practicing that balance. You can always play with it too, with the soles of the feet, woo, up there. If you want to take it to another level and just see if you can balance it. It's just kind of fun, different way to work the core. If not, join me for this next part. Legs in tabletop, hold your pillow. On your exhale, straighten the left leg, twist to the left, tap the pillow down, come back up. And other side. So we're gonna go into obliques, but now we're adding head and shoulders for those of you who need to add a little bit more flexion. Squeeze your butt. Now you don't have to lift up and down. You can stay here and just do the upper girdle. If you don't want to lay down every time, reach. Little different, reach. Exhale, do what you can here, guys. Keep it going wherever you are and reach. One more time, each side to the left and the right. Come to center, lower down, drop the feet, rest your pillow right onto you here. Stretch your legs all the way out once again. Reach your arms overhead, hold your pillow. We're doing a roll up here. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, use your abs to slowly come up, 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 up. And all the way back. Set your pillow to the side. Bring your legs on around. Come on to all fours here a moment. Actually, let's put this back in our inner thighs. I changed my mind here. So bring it up in your inner thighs. Okay. Squeeze into it. Give me a little squeeze and a little tuck, little cat. Inhale, extend, curl the toes under. Squeeze that pillow lift. And one more time. Squeeze that pillow, pull up. We're going to add a tiny hover of our knees next. Exhale, abs in, lift, hover, and then back down. Again, exhale, hover, and back. Again, exhale, hover it. Squeeze that pillow as you lift the knees. Give me 3, not too high. 2. We're going to stay up on this last one here. Stay up, hold, squeeze pillow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold, stretch the legs up and back into down dog. Keep that pillow. Stretch it back, pedal the knees if you need to. I know the pillow is going to move around, or just sink them down. Find your breath. And exhale. I know we got that pillow still. Go ahead, walk your hands back to your feet. Hang here. Squeeze your pillow. Soft knees. Slowly make your way up. Once you're up, now remove your pillow. Set it to the side. Holding here. Take a big breath up. Inhale. Open the arms around. Do that again. Lift and around. Nod your head again. Slowly make your way all the way down. Hang down now. We don't have that pillow in our way. Now pedal the knees one at a time. Pulling one hip back as you bend the other knee. Big breath. Keep both knees bent, abs in, and roll all the way back up, and shoulders roll. So fun little way you can use a pillow, or like I said, if you had a ball, just to give you a little extra feedback and to get you going. All right, thanks for joining me. Have a great day.